That's what I was trying to figure out. That's what voice sounded.
Check one.
Ah. Oh no, you switched it to the whatchamacallit. No.
What? It's okay.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two.
Stop playing through the left side. That's the one you're using for the mic, right? Oh.
Oh, try that. Check one. You put it to the right. It's playing.
Okay.
I'm about to cut the music down, so just let me know.
You hear me? No? I'll pause it.
Turn the whole.
No, I was.
You can do
Okay.
How's it? So how loud is it right? If we were to talk on it.
Hmm?
We're to talk with the music on right. So I'm on it in the background.
I don't think it.
That's like.
Good evening.
This is the ice cold.
Cold. About to do the Ice Cold podcast. That's not too.
I don't know if you.
I just don't want it loud. That's. But yeah.
One. I said there's always one thing. So I got the other. Used. Hey.
Huh. Nah, I heard a weird sound, just making sure it was. Think I'm good. Yes, ma'am. Whatchamacallit? Alright, 7:36. I think it's time for me to start the show. Hang up. And 3, 2, 1. Boop, 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 bow. Good evening, everybody. It's Ice Cold. This is the No Pressure Podcast, Season 1, Episode 4, titled Open for Interpretation. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Talk anything gaming too much today. I'm going to kind of announce a couple things and some things are a bit more transparent for today's topic, which we're going to be talking a little bit about fitness and a little bit about how people see things that are given to them. So I'm gonna start off by, as you know, I'm Ice Cold, Joshua Brown. However, I'm not just Ice Cold the gamer, I'm also Ice Cold the personal trainer. So I've been training for about 10 years now. Something that I enjoy doing. It's one of my other passions alongside with gaming. And I'm letting you guys know this because on top of today's topic, which is going to be like a fitness commercial that's been interpreted in a wild way, I want to also kind of announce that there's going to be another aspect to the Ice Cold Prime channel, and that's going to be fitness oriented. More of that will come down the line. However, I just want that to be clear because this is why I'm going to talk about this commercial in particular, because it has nothing to do with gaming, so the fitness side of me wants to speak out. So that's the one big thing, you know, personal trainer, also a gamer, which that's nothing to be crazy about. The gamers have other lives. That's my other half right there. And we're gonna talk about the commercial in a few minutes. But first, before I do that, I would like to introduce my special guest. She's a very talented and gifted musician, producer, artist. She's not a stranger from being an athlete. She's very fitness oriented as well. She has so many other skills and jobs. I don't have the time on my podcast to go down this list. But she is my special little unicorn. I'd like to introduce to the seat to my left, Darlene, my baby girl, my unicorn, also known as Melody Child. Hello, madam.
Hey, everybody.
I'm gonna give you some room. Well, this is not your first time on the podcast. Technically, you on here on episode 0. However, the camera was off, so they just heard your voice if anything. That's when I was trying to introduce you back then. So today you're officially on the podcast.
Finally.
Oh, finally. Welcome, my love. So as I say, you're very talented. I did my introduction, so I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. You see fit.
I'll make it short. Been in production and audio engineering over 20 years. At the same time, I do videos, photography, and designs. And I'm a gamer, and I play ball. So
she wears many a hat. So
with all that being said, I'm not gonna hold up. Take for this podcast.
Don't get time for the podcast.
But if you do want to find out more about me, just go to melodychopper.com.
Please do. If you hear any music in the background, that's a production of hers. She did a Freddie Mercury Queen tribute, a whole mixtape, and it's fire. It's been fire. I've listened to it for months. I work out to it a lot of times, and check it out. So okay, we have talked about it. So this is not fresh comment. I mean a fresh take, but I did want to talk about it just because I love how society interpret things. Not necessarily different from me, because that's always going to be a case. It's just that I guess how negative some people can be, and how they want to just be like, this is what this person was trying to say. When, like I said, the title is open for interpretation. So we're talking about the Peloton holiday commercial. We're gonna watch the first one, and then I want you to give your first impressions, and I'll tell you what I thought of myself. So let us go. Let me go ahead and change over. Hopefully the sound will come through. And roll.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Now.
A Peloton? Give it up for our first time ride.
Right, first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited. Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go Grace Boston 50 rides.
She just said my name. A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
And pause. Okay, we're going to see that one next, but
Okay, ready?
all right. You want to see it again? You don't want to take any specific shots at certain scenes?
Fine.
Okay, so tell me your thoughts on that.
Seen the simple commercial. They were just trying to promote the bike. And she's living like a normal day life. She has a family, go to work, she come home. That was like a routine that we gave that as a gift to, try something different at the end of the day and boost her life up in a different way. What's going on? So,
Definitely agree with everything you said. I'll tell you what I saw. So I'm gonna piggyback a little bit, because for me I can only see so many things. So it's Christmas time. You see, I will do some scene by scenes because that's fun. So she's being surprised, so she doesn't understand the bike.
Now.
A Peloton?
Now that scene looked like she was like shocked and excited, as opposed to being shocked and upset. I'll explain that upset part down the line. So as we go through the commercial, she's on the bike.
First time
All right, first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited. Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
Okay, so she's 5 days in a row. She's grown a routine. Is what I'm saying. Like you said before, she has probably a pretty profitable, but she has a normal day life. She has a 9 to 5 or something where she has to work overtime maybe. Whether they're combined, because as you can tell, the house is nice. You got 12-foot tall windows. They got a patio
Which
outside.
means she's working way more than she's working.
Exactly.
So
And and sometimes that is the case. Sometimes the wealth you see in somebody, they're putting in bad work. So it's not like they just absorbed it, So that could be the case with her. And maybe she does not have time to work out. And the husband could have been like, either A, that would be a good idea. They can afford a bike like this. Or B, she could have asked for the bike. Wasn't expecting to get it for Christmas. And the routine is,
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go race Boston 55.
A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift.
like I said, she said she changed, so that might have been just her growing to a exercise routine, a habit, a lifestyle. Fitness is a lifestyle. You play ball all your life, so it's a part of, right? The exercise you got to put in, practice, the eating habits, all that is one big thing. So that's what I saw. I didn't see what a lot of people are saying or trying to throw out there.
or you could look at the husband. Maybe that's a way for more because she's working a lot. Seeing the other scene, the daughter's in the room cheering her on and doing her homework. So
True,
that's
true.
another. He's home. Something she probably wasn't doing a lot. Might kind of help that.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that makes sense too. There's so much room to from this 31-second commercial. And then I guess for me, I'm more of a I don't call myself optimistic, but I do have optimism. I do see I can't see myself veering straight negative, So and yeah, there could be a sneaky way of someone saying something negative because what I'm talking about this and what I'm alluding to is that a lot of people have negative thoughts about this commercial, which I'm not surprised. You could make a Kool-Aid commercial and something's gonna be either racist or
The water ain't red enough.
right,
So,
anti-Semitic. It could just be something crazy in any type of commercial nowadays. But 3 big things have been said or been pointed out. I actually don't feel like it's actually as big as people think it is. I think someone just said something and it just kind of snowballed, and of course the media just grabbed it. It's like I don't think it's a bad commercial. But sexism, body shaming, and something of an obsessive compulsive behavior from the woman. And I guess number 4 would just be that she looks worried a lot in the video, which my thing is like I suck at selfies, so maybe she just sucked at selfies and she didn't know what kind of face to make, so she looks like she's like everybody kept saying manic or nervous. And the sexism, the sexism kind of comes from, I guess, the husband actually giving her the bike. They say that a lot of people are saying that's the husband trying to take control. So like I
don't see that.
I can't say it's not there, but at the same time, if it's there, it's very underlining. What about body shaming? They say body shaming because
And she's in it. There's people that's skinny. Like, you know what? Let me get into a routine. Try something different. Because they're getting older. So their body's going to eventually start changing. So maybe they like, let me start working on that habit.
right.
Of getting in shape. I don't see anything. Like, for me, it's funny. I don't see anything
Yeah, it's
wrong.
a funny commercial if anything.
I don't see control on the husband. I just see like maybe they had talks and maybe she like, you know what, I'm always working. I need to try something different.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
And once again, 31 seconds of a commercial the commercial was made to promote something, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to have anything that's going to be too demeaning of their message.
Mm-hmm.
But people found a way, and it's incredible to me. The most I could say is maybe obsessive compulsive, but however, like I said, I'm a fitness trainer. I'm a personal trainer. It's a habit. You have to set time to do what you need to do, and sometimes you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So there are days where you just might, skip it, but you get right back on the horse or bike or whatever. However, most of those days are gonna be, I do not feel like doing this right now, but I know I have to. It's almost like work. So for people that say obsessive compulsive, I have to disagree with that.
Maybe she had the same drive she had with working. Who knows?
Exactly.
And she just put it into riding a bike.
And it's just funny to me. But yeah, simple commercial. I just thought she had weird angles. I just don't like selfies, so I always found it funny that she was doing the vlog. But I understood the vlog. I understood that part. Because you want to document sometimes. You want to be like, you know what? I went from day one to this person who could barely bike for a mile to doing a Tour de France type workout. And after a year, that's something that you like. Look at me breathing. Look at me panting my life away. And now here I am. I could probably drive to work on my bike. That's that's something amazing, we've all had our fitness milestones. I bet you did when you played basketball.
Yeah.
When you compared to yourself from the beginning, you start dribbling to how you cross over fools left and right, ba 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 ba. And for me, I just started doing actual weight training, strength training. I never was into barbells and free weights, but now I'm pushing a couple plates more and more. And if I look back 4 or 5 years ago when I was trying that, it was, to me, this was oh yeah, I feel strong, I feel good, and that's because I kept putting the weight on. I kept putting the time into it. But like I said, we could be just overly optimistic. Maybe this is a skinhead commercial trying to get fat women to ride a bike. Who knows? I don't know. But I didn't write the commercial.
I mean,
You said so?
nah. It's stupid to me.
Yeah. I don't have.
Because if she wasn't skinny and they put a fit cut up person on that bike, then they're like, why is she using that bike for? And what are you trying to say about her body?
Exactly.
And if she's fat, and they put a fat person, they're like, oh, maybe she like being fat. There's gonna always be something, and everybody is never gonna be happy.
I mean, it's so true. And that last example, it always gets me, because if you're overweight, some people don't want to stay overweight because they can't stay that. Because to some people, not every overweight person is gonna die from a heart attack. However, that person might. And
there's fit people that die from heart attacks. So, I mean, there's no
exactly.
It don't make sense.
You don't know, and sometimes you just gotta do what feels right. So if you weigh 200 pounds overweight and you feel like, okay, I should lose at least a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that person. There's nothing fat shaming them, because they're making a health choice. Because they might be having complications, and when they were at a thinner or lower weight, they weren't having those complications. It's as simple as that. But if you feel good and you 250, 300, and you feel athletic and you feel healthy, I'm never going to tell somebody just lose weight just to lose weight. I will say, are you having complications, breathing? Are you on, diabetic medicines like that? Then you might want to cut some weight just for down the line in the future. All right, so second video is 3 minutes of some women on a TV show. That sounded kind of sexist, but you'll see.
Of Peloton.
Because they're loud.
There's a new holiday commercial that just came out for Peloton. You guys know what Peloton is, right? Yeah. It's the bike. It's very expensive. It's a bike, and it comes with its own instructor. And they came. You don't know what a Peloton is? I know now. Yeah. That is a Peloton. You guys know what a Peloton
You should not
is.
comment about this if you don't know nothing about
TV
it.
commercial. Yeah, it's TV
all the time
commercials
in the
like
world.
this one right here. Okay, the commercial shows a mom being gifted a Peloton bike from her husband, and it actually shows her working out all year long, saying at the end, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Now, the ad sparked controversy with a lot of people on social media, like Clue Haywood, who tweeted this. The commercial about the vlogging 116-pound woman year-long fitness journey to become a 112-pound woman who says, I didn't realize how much this could change me is just ridiculous. Come on.
Now, as you notice, the women are clapping in the audience, and and they clap for both sides. Like you hear like almost the exact same amount of clapping for the point of this man, which I almost suspect to be a comedian. So I took a lot of that into effect because some comedians just they know what's funny and know how to do it. So you can't take them serious unless they're trying to be serious, and people don't know how to do that, and they'll just take it for what it is. Like I think that might have been comedian, and then when they start talking about, well, maybe the husband just wanted her to be healthy, and maybe she asked for it. They're like pick a side, ladies. I mean, either you're mad about the commercial, or you think it's the right thing to do. But like Darlene said, also these people don't even know probably what the bike is at all.
It's just a hot topic, so they're getting on it.
That's my job.
Inspiring or idiotic? Clearly, you guys agree that it's idiotic. Let me ask a general question and say yes or no.
I think she
When
was
you
more
get a Peloton from your man, do you assume that you told him you want that bike because that's a very specific gift that guys don't generally know about? Okay, well then if you got it from him and you probably dropped a hint that you wanted it, that's a really nice gift.
That's a $2,200 gift.
Agreed. It's an investment, right? It's an investment. So funny, when I saw this, I laughed because my husband wanted to get me this for Christmas.
Okay.
And I wasn't, wait, I heard that. Wait a minute, that wasn't, hear me out. It wasn't, I didn't think of it a certain way because we try to live a healthy lifestyle. And he's heard me complain about going to other cycling places and not being able to get a seat because they're sold out. So he said, okay, maybe she can have it at home and she can use it whenever she wants. And I thought that was really sweet.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. However,
This one got me
when I
nervous.
watched the commercial, it made me uncomfortable. Mainly because, I don't know, to me, they just look really obsessive about, losing the weight. She's sitting on the couch, like, watching, her journey. Like,
Pause. She's being dramatic, in my opinion. However,
She's been dramatic since Sister. Let's keep it real. All right, ain't nothing changed about that character.
not one bit. So she says something key that. Watch y'all listen to this.
sitting on the couch, like, watching, her journey. Like, oh my God, I was really
Oops, hold on.
couch about, losing the weight.
She said losing the weight. Not one time in this commercial did she document a weight loss, or talked about losing weight, or talk about she was feeling skinnier, or talk that she was trying to lose weight. So this is what I'm talking about right here. These people that have the microphone, the talk shows, giving out funky false messages. It's 30 seconds once again. All she said was I should just name my topic 30 seconds. All she talked about, the lady in the video, was her days progressing. Day 1, day 5, 6 a.m. I can't believe I made this through my journey of whatever it is that she was talking about. Now it could be weight loss.
It could just be a mind healing thing.
Or it could, yes, exactly. It could be the act of exercising. It feels good to exercise when you get a great routine. When I saw this, I like pause. I'm done. And then I had to go back to it just to see what they said.
Sitting on the couch, like, watching, her journey. Like, oh my God, I was really nervous. Look at me on the bike. I'm doing it. Oh my God, she said my name. Siri says my name every day. I don't know what the big issue was.
The big issue is, so the Peloton bike puts you in a virtual, not even a virtual, it puts you inside of a spin class. The person you're talking to is an actual person that can see you. So if this person talking to you, it's like having a personal trainer. Granted, it's $2K and $40 a month to do this. I get it, but damn. However, it's that connection with your trainer. We've trained together, and it's different when you train by yourself. I know you like to train with somebody, right?
Absolutely.
So, and I actually, I'm more the opposite. I do like to train by myself. However, as a trainer, I do enjoy the training aspect. I do enjoy that connection between trainee and trainer. Like I said, like you said, they don't know the whole story or even enough to make what should be concrete stuff, and it's sending out this false peanut.
And I am all for people
wanting to lose weight. Hell, we talk about that all the time. But make sure you don't have an unhealthy relationship with losing weight. And that, to me, is what bothered me a little bit about the commercial. And I didn't see a change. She was the same.
What if maybe it was about losing weight? What if it was about like a fitness goal? Because I was watching this so proud of this lady. Like, she woke up at 6. She was focused. She had her eye on the prize.
Yeah, but listen, the issue is that in the commercial, it didn't say whether she asked for it.
Okay, I'll put this out. Remember when Diddy did the marathon?
Yeah.
He was never a track runner. He
Nope.
never ran in his life really to that point. It was just something he said, you know what, I'm going to try this and see if I could finish that race. So he put in the work like he was somebody that was training for a marathon for 30 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. This is stupid. Real
It's
stupid.
stupid.
So, like, to
I
me,
agree.
it's like, maybe she just wanted to try something different. Maybe she said, let me get this bike. Let me see if I can stay on a routine every day and see how this journey go. Maybe I'll knock it out. Maybe I won't, but at least I tried. And the husband's like, you know what? She's really liking this bike. Let me buy it for her.
Because the husband said that one word.
He was happy. He's looking at the journey, smiling like Brady, Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch, and I was just like, "That's cool." But I don't know. It's just silly.
It's and I honestly think maybe I don't think too many people really spoke out on it that much. I think some big names might have just said a joke, and some people just kind of agreed with it. I don't think it was like super kind of like how the like certain backlash, like a real backlash was Blizzard. That was a backlash. That was huge. Like the community was like, no. The Sonic movie was a backlash. I saw a video about what you were talking about, and like they were saying the same thing you were saying about the they already made it a good way.
They just threw a
And
bad one out to get people to like do
Yeah.
it. So then when they put the new one out, like, oh, let me see it.
Yeah, so that's
a business move.
That was a business move, but it was a calculated backlash. I think Peloton just made a weird commercial. That was people just like, what the hell's going on? And then some people just wrote the train about, oh, fat shaming.
It's just whoever wrote the script couldn't think of anything better to promote that bike.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they get tired of seeing some of the other bike commercials where they just see somebody riding a bike, dry off some sweat, and say, "Get the bike, get the bike." You know, like, here's the bike. This is what the bike has, and maybe they try something different. It didn't go the way that it's supposed to be.
Right, and I get that because it's more like the journey. It's not about weight loss. I think they left it ambiguous on purpose.
She kept saying journey. So
Yeah.
that's probably what they're trying to show you. Like, take that step, the bike, the journey of the bike. I don't know, but I'm trying to help them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So, it's just I mean, it's
you
and
can
this.
hire me. I write scripts too.
I was gonna say, you give me a bike, we can make our own commercial if you want. Peloton, if you're watching, I'll take sponsors.
I see nothing wrong with the commercial, so you can hire me.
Yeah,
I'm
I wouldn't buy your bike now.
You
However,
can give it to me for free. I'll
All
still
right.
make it seem fine.
I'll ride the bike. Yeah, I'll record myself every day. Okay, so I think we got the big stuff off the chest, and it's just how culture nowadays it's like cancel culture. People taking speaking your mind I think in a way just to sound like they're sometimes. You can't say or do or present or make things, and people can't criticize it constructively. They don't.
It's too much power now in people's hands because of social media, so everybody can say whatever they want.
No consequences.
Yeah.
You know.
So-
Oh, I'm just speaking my mind. They use that as an excuse as opposed to, yeah, but you could have told me in a nicer way. You could
It's speaking your mind, and having some common sense at the end. Some people.
just being an asshole in general. And I think a lot of people take that route because they feel like, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna catch me. Alright, so we're gonna watch the first commercial I saw. I saw this commercial first. Or this parody first, and I'm like, is this a real commercial? Because Funny or Die, they do like mashups a lot. So I had to go find this commercial because this did not look like they had just made it. It looked like they had took some other pieces and made this. So if you're familiar with Black Mirror, it's kind of like a modern day Twilight Zone where you take certain themes and they make it really dark and it's really kooky and stuff like that. So watch and you'll see why I laughed.
Ready?
Yes.
Now.
A Peloton?
Everyone from Kate Hudson to Ellen are doing it. You put them in your living room, in your space, or your basement.
Right, first ride.
You can get fit at home with the latest trend.
I'm a little nervous, but excited.
So this is the perfect hybrid of technology, media, and fitness.
Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go race Boston.
A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
Thank you. Help me.
Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
So I was like, what is going on? And then of course I find out it's a controversy or some certain backlash on it. And that made my day. Cause like they took this simple concept. Funny or not, like I said, they're comedians. So they can do stuff like that. It's a parody, it's funny, it's satire. You got the people in a talk show who they generally like, oh, this lady's obsessed, or this. They just took what they saw and they blew it up in a controlled manner. So that's I was like, did you see that commercial?
Oh.
But yeah, like I think we got our point across. You know, we both thought the commercial was an innocent commercial. Yeah, it's more inclined for the I guess the upper tax bracket. You know, however, it's not like they were just shoving it at our face or saying like you gotta be rich to. They didn't, because there's no price or anything. You just know it's an expensive ass bike.
It got a big old screen.
And then of
The
course,
screen weight probably more than the whole bike itself.
I know, it's like a tablet in a Tesla. But and then, but you could tell they kind of made it so that you knew you need money because their house was well built. You know, they had the downstairs, they had the white everything.
They look like they were in Cali,
Right.
in the Valley area.
Because the house across from them was huge.
Yeah.
And on top of a hill. So that real estate, just the real estate by itself was prime. So like, if there's any sneaky thing, it's that. Like you need some money to get this bike, or to at least maintain this bike. And then we're gonna watch one more commercial, and that's the aftermath, because your boy Ryan Reynolds cannot resist a good culture thing. He actually talked about that. He was saying like, because he sells his gin, that he like, you know, they try to jump on the culture thing just and to poke fun out of it. So I thought that was just fun. Okay, just skip it.
This gin is really smooth.
Yeah.
We can get you another one if you'd like. You're safe here. To new beginnings.
To new beginnings.
There you go. It's gonna be a fun night. There you go. Take this too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You look great, by the way.
They made this commercial fast too. Yeah. So, well, did you notice her hand?
To new beginnings.
Left hand. Watch when she puts her left hand down.
It's gonna be a fun night.
Tell that there's something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's saying.
You look.
Yep. But it's saying this takes place after. After she did her year. To newbie. I guess they're just making fun of everybody saying she's obsessed or she's knocked away. Kudos to Ryan Reynolds and his crew for making that commercial, because that was a great shot back. Hilarity ensues. But yeah, that was today's podcast. We're gonna just maybe mingle a little bit and talk about anything you want to talk about, anything you want to plug, anything you want to let people out there know in case they ever watch my videos one day.
He's a great gamer and streamer. Check him out. But no, I mean, That commercial. Yeah.
It's sparked. If anything, it sparked the conversation.
Yeah, we need more conversations
of stupid stuff.
Stupid stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna end the topic. Like I said, my fitness side really want to speak out on that, so I'll let this conversation be about that and not about gaming. Next week, maybe even Tuesday, if I have some time, I do want to talk about the award show that happened this past Thursday. I want to talk about the new the Xbox X Series. I'm gonna do some information digging on that to see what that's all about, and maybe a few games that's been on my radar for just things to look at because they're so pretty. So I will get back to the gaming side next week, and maybe as early as Tuesday if I feel awake. But if not, normal time, which is Saturday around between 8:30. I did want to ask you what's in your Xbox right now? What you playing? What's the gamer girl game
right now? It's 2K20.
2K20.
And I'm trying to do my career and get these VC points. But oh my goodness, it is a grind in the VC world. Stressful grind. And play pub with you, of course.
Of course.
I play City Skylines. I'm into that sim building stuff. I like using my brain for things like that. Right. I haven't played Sims 4 in a while, but that was something I've always been to, like I said, the Sims world.
Is there anything you get on your list? I know you saw the Advinci. What's his name? Advinci.
Oh yeah. He's one of my favorite EDM producers. So to see them making a game with all his music, I'm excited. I definitely want to get that.
I think it actually came out too, like maybe $20. Just to let you know, so that's just Melody Child. She's playing 2K. She's on that VC grind. I can hear her behind me cursing out the game because she's on the Knicks and they're playing like the Knicks. So, however,
I did not plan to get on the Knicks. I just played and I ended up getting drafted by them, which is weird because I'm a New York Knicks fan. I'm from New York.
She bleeds blue and orange.
I bleed for 20 years of pain. They're horrible. Sad to say, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Okay. Well, cool. Tonight I will be playing a little bit of Borderlands with my cousin, and then I'll probably finish off a couple games like Bloodstain. I'm gonna finish a Bloodstain and try to get some more. No, I'll probably just play Bloodstain for the rest of the time, and maybe some random IDs from the Game Pass, because Game Pass is that shit. Love Game Pass.
I'll be back. I went away, but I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back with it.
But I think that is gonna be it. Like I said, next week I'll be back to the gaming, talking about Xbox X Series. Oh, but the other announcement is pretty soon, along with some stuff coming from my fitness side, reaching into the Ice Cold brand. We will be bringing back couples co-op / co-stream within the next week or two. We've got a couple games lined up. I believe we got Cuphead, which is now a classic. However, I was not paying $20 for that game. Baby girl has gotten us Division 2, so we'll be playing some running guns, some loot and shoots in the military sim, Tom Clancy. And I have a bunch of just little cool co-ops I want to play, which we'll bring back the couch co-op, because I have.
Yeah.
So, for like a couple hours. That won't
yeah,
be too
we need
bad.
to finish that NBA Jam
Journey.
Yes, the keyword for today is journey.
Back to the journey. So we'll be doing that, and I think we're on the eastern side now. So I'm almost done, boy. So that's it. This was Ice Cold. Oops.
Melody.
So until the next time, guys, everybody please have fun and stay motivated. I will catch you guys later.
On the flip.